Hello, I'm back. This
He
time,
does live.
this time my computer did not blue screen. The power went out for a second.
Ah, that's fun.
So, just pretend that it was haunted. The video game haunted me.
Ah,
Ah, it was
Ghost Head
spooky.
himself.
I got that ghost head.
No, 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 no. Start over.
Damn girl.
The girl gives the best Ghost
Damn girl, you give the best ghost head.
Head.
It's like you not even there.
is
There's some
this
filthier
the?
jokes I
I was gonna say, is
immediately
this
just
the
thought
oral
of
sex
that I'm not
equivalent
going to
of the
repeat.
Stranger?
So,
Anyway,
anyway,
that's probably the funniest we're gonna be today. Anyway, what's
yeah,
up?
it's fine. Listen, I'm very funny. I had a job interview
My parents
today,
think so.
and I
Yeah.
think I was funny. I don't
Is
know.
this the community college one?
Yeah, yeah,
Good. I hope
yeah,
you get that one.
yeah. That one. That's like an off, and the office I'd be working at is like helping GED and ESL students.
Sure. That's also the 4 shifts one, right? 4 shifts a week.
Yeah, 4 and 10. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Hint three. Nice.
Anyway, I'm just gonna pull up this poorly written game facts guide again,
Oh, boo.
uh, because I would like to finish this game, and this game does not wish to be finished.
Oh, I see. You've played this before. Oh, right. This is what you were going to start playing, and I heard Clocktown. I was like, okay. All right.
No, but yeah, this is listen, there's an evil little girl who I've
It's better than the other one on the PSX, which featured an evil little boy.
yeah, but the evil little girl has a knife, not scissors. And also, by the way, the main character here, Alyssa, is possessed by the Satsui no Hado. And if she leaves her amulet, if she drops her amulet somewhere, she gets possessed by her split personality.
That's the crazy eyes from Naruto, right?
Yeah, it's
Or no, sorry, that's when they transcend. That's how what's his face like destroyed his body, right? The
yeah.
Satsui no Hedo.
No, that's Akuma.
He opened the seventh gate, and
Yeah,
then
no,
he goes through a whole like recovery process, and then they made a spin-off for everybody's chibi. Someday I'll go back and finish the second half of the original Naruto. Get 120 episodes in. I'm like, okay.
okay, but does that include the large chunk of Naruto that is all filler?
I was watching the 220 episode run of Naruto.
This fireplace can still be used.
The filler is not as bad as people say it is. Although I think when they mention the filler, I think they're mainly talking about Shippuden, which is literally more than twice as long as the
Yep.
original show.
Yeah, but there's a good chunk after the Sasuke retrieval arc, uh, where it was the break Kishimoto was taking between regular Naruto and Shippuden,
Hmm.
but they still kept making anime.
Ah. Yeah, so the second half is, I want to say, I was maybe like 10, 15 episodes after the big fight between Tsunade, Jiraiya, and
I wonder
Snake
whose
Man.
attaché case this
The one where
is.
they have all their summons on the field, and you're just like, okay, this is this sure is stupid. I was a bit past that.
There are worse shonen anime.
That sexy lady's on a big snail.
Tsunade, she's a MILF.
Sure. Except I don't think she's actually a mom.
No, but she got that MILF energy. She
You
got
mean
that.
she's an attractive woman in her 30s?
Yeah.
Well, physically speaking, I think she's actually supposed to be like 80 or something.
Oh yeah.
But anime.
Listen, the law of anime.
I condense my chakra, and it makes me permanently young, but nobody else apparently does this ever.
Hey,
Everybody has to have their own unique abilities. Shonen.
She got that Hokage body. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying.
Boobs.
And then Jiraiya's cool because he's a
He's a
pervy
young
old
girls.
man who summons a toad.
Toad's pretty cool. I like the Toad. Because the Toad's just like, I don't want to be.
So it's like, fuck you, old man.
It's contract. No thanks.
Alright, I wonder if I have fucked myself over?
You mean when you started playing Clock Tower Ghost Dead?
Yeah. Oh no, I mean in a broader sense, in the sense that
everything is normal here.
Everything is normal here. Hold it. Yep. So I need to get a key for one of these rooms.
Everything is normal here is just the default, like there's nothing to find here.
Yep.
Yep, a black void. Everything is normal here.
Because I talked to her uncle as Bates. And so he's like, who the hell are you? Hold up, what's on this body?
Aunt Catherine.
Oh no.
She's dead.
Oh no, she's dead.
It's it Bishamon over there?
Oh god! Oh, I got a bad ending.
Nice.
So, what if I told you this game has a lot of bad endings?
I managed to get actually all the way to the end of the first PSX one. I still got a bad end, but yeah, I managed to actually survive.
You got to see all the content at least.
Yes, the whole castle sequence at the end, which is dog shit.
Anyway, shoutouts to my boy Yuichi Kobayashi. Time to look up. It's
Anyway, I'm just over here making D&D characters.
Ending rank is L.
That's what I do.
Put more points into strength. So, is it a theory crafting exercise, or is it like a
Oh, I just like pick weird subclasses and then pair them with a race and then try to come up with some basic background.
Okay, so it's like a character building exercise, basically.
Yeah. Made a changeling shadow sorcerer who's masquerading as a sorceress he admired but is dead, so he's just pretending to be this lady. That could be fun.
Anyway, I didn't talk to my uncle, so I died.
Yeah, you got family's important, Brayden.
So this time, okay, he's not here. I might have to start all the way over because I might have saved after.
Oh yeah, no, that other game had moments like where like there are parts throughout that entire game where you might fuck up and now be stuck on the wrong path.
Yeah, I think I might just have to restart from step one. It'll be
Which really sucks because you may remember from that other game that whole like what is it, a university or hospital? I can't remember, but that whole sequence is boring, long, and just the worst. The fun stuff is immediately after that. Like there's all chase sequence in a house, and I wish you got to see that stuff.
If the people vote, for more Clonk Tower. That's probably the next one on the list.
I mean, there's not a lot of
Lisa
them.
just called. She'll be arriving tonight.
You really think it's okay having her stay with us?
Children don't know anything about it. Everything will be okay. Anyway, Ashley will be home soon. Don't look so worried.
I cannot skip this.
That might be
How
Ashley.
would you want to? Oh God, that comb over.
I'll go and see.
Mm.
Like, credit where credit is due. They do get to squeeze a little more detail out of
Alan
these
Hale.
areas because
That Maxwell
they
curse is...
cut off 2/3 of the screen. Anyway, this game is called Clock Tower 2: The Struggle Within in the US, but given that it is
Hello,
not the real
Uncle
Clock
Philip,
Tower 2.
Aunt Catherine, it's Alyssa.
It's Clock Tower 2 in parentheses 3.
But it's also a
Was
spin-off.
that?
It's not considered, but it's like Kingsfield, where technically, you know,
Braden, I need a
the numbering.
non-standard D&D race.
Aarakocra.
Okay, I'm making an Aarakocra soul knife.
Yeah. Birdman.
What if Birdman was a psionic?
What if Birdman was a psionic?
A psionic thief.
Yeah.
What's that?
What is that? That's just a leg in a toilet. That's what that is, girl.
What's all that pee? Somebody's kidneys are failing.
Pee is stored in the leg.
You've been to medical school, I know.
No, but my sister has.
And by the transitive properties,
She'll be a
You're like a
doctor in
dentist?
like 2 months. That basically means I'm a doctor.
what is that yellow supposed to be?
I think it's meant to be like demon ooze.
Okay, is it
wonder what
because
this
it's called
key
the
goes
Yellow
to.
Doll, the episode name?
Yeah. It's like haunted Japanese ghost goo.
Hmm. Trust me, I know. I've played Fatal Frame.
It's pretty full.
There's actually not much goo in those games.
No.
Someday I'll play that last one.
So chat, I'm gonna
happened
once again
here?
reiterate. Would Manhunt count as a dubious horror game?
Man, that's creepy.
It's got Brian Cox in it.
Yeah. And from what I understand, he does too good of a job.
Hey, he's a professional.
I know. I've
If you
seen him
need
in
a guy
Frasier.
to be posh and or sleazy,
He was a drunken Brit in that one. I feel like he's best known for his role in the first two Bourne movies.
I mean, at this point, I feel like it's Succession, but yes, he's
Sure. Name another prestige show, and I'll nod my head.
yes, one of the most popular TV shows of the last few years.
I believe you.
It's okay. I haven't
Oh, the
seen it
line's
either.
dead.
It's a big fucking table.
Yeah, no, the scale of this house is fucking bananas.
God, imagine having a dining room this big.
Yeah, for when I'm entertaining all of my vassals.
You could fit like 4 people in that fireplace.
I need to.
That's my unit of measurement. People.
Yeah.
Look at all this storage space.
Yeah. Once again, when I
For
am
people.
dining all of my vassals,
Dining on or with?
depends on which side of Game of Thrones, which book in Game of Thrones we're talking about.
These chairs, the dimensions are also... or maybe, is she just like a... No, she seems like she's... I don't know,
No,
these chairs.
I think it's literally just they wanted to do some stuff with perspective, and it doesn't quite work.
Like, if she sat with her back to the back of the chair, her legs would not touch the ground.
Arm!
What is that?
I gotta say, this limb hunt has... I feel like it's approaching Illbleed.
Yeah,
This
the
is very
difference is
silly.
Illbleed is self-aware.
Does that make it better or worse?
I mean, I don't think I've encountered a game as utterly deranged as Illbleed in quite some time.
Sure. Yeah, they could just be censored blood. True.
Hmm.
That makes a lot more sense.
Or it's zombie blood.
I was gonna say, what did they do in China with the whole like for Wrath of Lich King and like the whole like ground texture that was just like bones and skulls and stuff? I can't remember. What did they do to that to censor it in China?
That sounds like something that would have been censored in a very funny way. Yeah, not... China hates skeletons.
Sure. They're allowed to.
I mean, the reason they hate skeletons is because the Communist Party doesn't want any supernatural stuff. Unless it's approved traditional Chinese medicine.
Yes.
Which
Chiropractic.
in turn leads to
No!
an increased
Oh no!
prevalence of
Ashley!
It's a head. No.
rhinos being poached
Mod.
for their...
No, not like this.
Oh no.
My amulet?
My amulet?
Why is your
No,
face like
stop.
bright green?
Don't be afraid, Alyssa.
Cut off the Hulk's limbs and head.
And now I'm Bates.
Oh, you're powering up. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen this. You got to use your heat before it goes away.
Yeah. Yeah, you...
No.
It's really impressive, the number of contextual animations, like you grab a guy and then it's like, you slam him against a phone booth.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you get to that samurai again or that little girl, make sure you get them in between you and a railing, and then you can just drop them on the railing.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
And you go, Doria! And go, yeah. Everyone loves Kazuma Kiryu. Dad
Check my email again. I'm never gonna hear from him. It's so frustrating. Been the better part of a month.
Believe.
It's Alyssa's amulet.
It's Alyssa's JPEG.
All right, what's the phone gonna say? Hello?
Oh, the line's dead.
Oh, that's weird. I don't know if China turning blood white was actually true, or if that was just, like, someone on the internet shit posting. I don't know. That might have been a goof that people took as real, because...
Oh, Liz is dead and she's covered in mayonnaise.
She's dead.
How she would have wanted to go.
Anyway, so here's a fun thing. If I don't activate this samurai statue, I get a bad ending like 3 hours later.
Yep. That's how this
How
goes.
creepy.
Yeah, how creepy. Which is a problem because
Yeah.
I need to go in that room.
Oh, he just gets up immediately.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Anyway, I'm just gonna hang out here for a bit.
I think the weirdest censoring I can remember was I remember Yatsu let me on to in Breath of Fire 4, a character's death was censored, and he showed me the actual thing, and it's so tame. I don't even remember. It was just such a forgettable, like, why'd they bother with this?
Why'd they bother? You know.
Especially considering that at the end of that game, you can potentially commit genocide on the human race.
Who among us?
You can literally, if you choose the bad ending and side with the villain at the very end, the final boss fight is you just killing your party.
I've played Shin Megami Tensei games like that.
And Urshin actually refuses to fight you and will just sit there and take it.
They also censored that one lady dropping her pants. Ooh.
I don't remember
Tell
that.
me more.
They didn't censor Naked Deus in 3, though.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Naked lady in
Does
prison.
she have a great bod?
Yep, she's a snake lady.
Yeah.
She's been in the series since the first. She's the evidence that that's a contiguous story. It's not actually an anthology. It's a continuing world.
Well, I'm sure we'll see the likes of Ryu.
The boss of the game of 3 is the boss of the game in the original Breath of Fire.
You ever think about how Dragon Quest 3 is a prequel to Dragon Quest 1?
Breath of Fire 2 is a direct sequel to the first one. You literally go back to the starting town of the first game at the end of 2. Tipo and Ray in 4? Are they in 4 like the way Momo is, in that she's just hanging out and she's a trainer, and if you talk to her, she's just like, I don't think I'm supposed to be here, and then
I
just
just
puts
have
you
to
in the
wait
menu?
for I just have to wait a little bit for the samurai to just disappear,
They are, okay.
because that's the kind of game this is.
Oh, Tipo, all right.
Tipo. Oh,
That's not how...
this is Tipo.
He's a little boy, not a...
Not a kobold.
No, I think you're thinking of,
Meepo.
Sure, or Peko from Breath of Fire 3.
No, I'm thinking about Meepo.
Your little friend. Oh yeah, see, I know you already passed this, but I remember I was going to ask you, and I was going to then try to get Braden to confirm this and get a kind of a test. I was curious if you train a certain character from 3. I don't want to say because I don't want to spoil it for Braden. If you train them with Bunyan, and then when you get them back later in the game, I was curious if their training under him is represented in the level jump. Those stats. I was curious about that. I never tried that. How long do you have to wait?
The phone's ringing. I gotta get it.
Yeah, aren't we all?
No, I'm an adult.
They say 33 is the
Oh,
new
the line's
17.
dead.
No, I read I made the mistake of reading What's Up with Gaza today, and I can confirm I'm an adult because I'm sad.
Yep.
Don't need to get into that on this fun stream of this fun video game. Clock Tower Ghost Head.
Okay, so he finally moved to another room.
But yeah, you'll be happy to know that I bet I have a very high belief that I'm going to like Breath of Fire 3 a lot more than Ultima 9.
Yeah, Ultima 9. I remember when you. Okay, that's just a creep.
Uncle
No,
Philip.
it's your uncle.
Alyssa,
okay.
you're okay.
I will.
Uncle
I mean,
Philip,
listen, those aren't.
what
usually-
happened?
So, because I talked to this guy with Bates last time,
Oh, time to explain now.
he didn't
You've
give me
got
the
to
key.
hide.
Did they name him Uncle Phil? That would not
Uncle
surprise me.
Philip.
Oh, time
Pouring
to
out for,
explain now. You've got to hide.
How did I just forget his name?
Avery Brooks?
No, Avery. Avery Brooks is Captain Cisco, right?
Yeah, you're right. What's his name? Fuck.
Yeah, but that's who I was thinking of at first.
Yeah.
Is it because don't they both share the name Avery?
James Avery.
James Avery.
The Uncle Phil and Shredder. All right.
There must be an Eric Okra name generator. There sure is.
Okay, but here's my suggestion. Eric Cobra.
No.
Do you want me to tell you what I named my leader of Birdmen in Age of Wonders 4?
What was his name? The one you just said?
No. Ka Johnson.
You mean Ka Johnson?
Ka Johnson! Anyway, this is irritating. How's it going, everyone? It's me, Ka Johnson. You got any bird seed?
See, because I'm a bird man.
Because I'm a bird man. I'm a bird man with who worships the storm eagle. Because I've been playing the DLC for that.
Oh, right. So I wanted to tell you, I was trying out another game called Knights of Honor for our Sunday thing.
Yes.
And very quickly discovered that while there is an RTS in it, it is not anywhere near as prevalent as
shit.
it was in... Oh, it's the doll.
No, I grab the samurai sword and fucking go.
Oh god, these quick time events, I hate it. Especially because you click it, you still have to wait.
To kill you.
I'm going to kill you. Oh no! Oh, alas, poor me. Now I'm being chased by an 8-year-old with a knife.
I could take an 8-year-old with a knife.
But what if she was possessed by evil?
Yeah, I can kick
I
farther than they can stab.
Well, I have great news.
Like,
You
just
should
punk that
watch me
kid.
play more of this game.
I'm pretty sure I could beat up an 8-year-old. Like, handily.
I'm glad you've thought a lot about this.
Listen, I have a boring job.
I always
move
think about
things
my
for a
ability
living.
to beat the shit out of children.
I move things for a living. What do you think I do with my time?
Right now, I'm selling tennis balls to white women. I understand.
Oh, right. But Knights of Honor is there's no campaign. You kind of just choose a nation of people, most of which don't exist anymore, and you get to it. But like, there's just so many options that don't involve actually RTS. I decided to take it out. Although, unfortunately, I happened to choose what appears to be maybe one of the hardest possible countries to play. The Khazars.
Okay.
You're a history person. The Khazars.
I'm not a medieval history person.
They were a Middle Asian community that lived for a few hundred years that adopted Judaism.
Okay.
They were steppe people.
Knights of Honor 2,
Yeah, also they
Sovereign.
came out a sequel like 20 years later or something.
Knights of Honor 2 Sovereign is a game on my Steam wish list.
It's pretty neat. Although, like I said, I picked one of the hardest ones in that they don't
This
actually
isn't a
have
game.
a religion that counts towards the resource religion faith, which is one of the most important things in the game. So until I conquer somebody who is Orthodox or Catholic and then adopt my country to that, I'm just constantly like hampered, like just crippled in every possible way. It's a fun game. It's a strategy game more than a real time strategy game.
Yeah, it's
not full on 4x.
Yeah.
It's like 3x. There's not a lot of exploring, but it has everything else. I know Kiev is just to the west. I married my daughter into their family.
Mm.
I don't actually know what's going to happen when my guy dies because he and his wife didn't make another child. I hope that just results in a game over.
I know that I mean, in Crusader Kings, it's literally just the next in line for the throne, even if that's not a direct descendant.
I do have a single retainer, my marshal.
But also, I'm gonna guess this game maybe not as complex as Crusader Kings. Who's to say?
No. But it's just funny because I have so little like economy, and it's just a lot of me fighting this group called the Kazans, who I was already in a war with when I started the game. Just with Kiev beating the crap out of them and raising their stuff. I haven't played one of these types of games in a long time in a serious manner, and it's been fun to go back.
Yeah.
Kind of makes me want to go and try that new Master of Orion game from, when is it, 2018 or something?
Oh yeah, I hear that game's fine. It's got John Delancey in
Statue?
it.
What
Of
is
course
this?
it does.
It's possessed.
Good for him.
Ouch! It has some kind of power.
Oh, cool.
Who was the last Dota character you played? I gotta live vicariously through you and Goblin.
Oh yeah, live vicariously through me going, oh god. I need to buy a wrist brace if I want to be serious about this.
You shouldn't be serious about it.
That's what saved me thus far, is not being serious about it.
Are you ever gonna get out of this damn house?
Oh no!
Just climb over the railing and drop down. It's fine.
I looked at the railing!
I gotta stand here and let her stab me.
Come on, kid. Bye!
Can't you just stab her? Oh wow, there it is. If this was a Hanna-Barbera cartoon, that part of the railing would have been weirdly highlighted.
Yeah, because it's not part of the background cell. Yeah. I'm trying to think who I played last.
Scooby-Doo,
I'm
where are
being
you? Was
told
the
I'm
height
the
of
only
cinema.
person in the world who has played as Primal Beast more than once.
I don't remember who Primal Beast is.
Primal Beast he's a big guy.
Is he a new person?
I don't think so. he has.
He is definitely a new person.
Okay.
This is not an original character. I thought wow. It's weird that there are now like at least I remembered like who the names of the new people were, and now there's ones I don't even
and
know.
now they've added characters who were never in Dota All Stars. Fuck you.
Yeah, there's Dark Willow. There's some lady with a weird lizard. There's this guy. There's Marcy from the anime.
Yep.
Everybody's favorite mute.
Yep. She whistles. She can be a support and a carry.
Oh, that's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah, she's got a bunch of fun, weird teamwork abilities.
I don't know. Primal Beast seems fun.
Yeah, you're just
Trample ability,
you're a big
your
angry
charge.
truck.
His pulverize ability seems very fun. You just pick a person up and suplex them.
Now I need to remind myself who I played last. I will not be playing Dota for at least a couple more days because Ultima has been doing damage to me, and the way that game makes you use the mouse.
Goddamn! Now I'm gonna look and see who else do I not know about.
Here's also the thing: don't get into Dota because the people who play that game are mean.
Dude, I put several hundred hours into original Dota on Warcraft 3 Battle.net.
Yeah. I mean, when I was playing Warcraft
I
3
know.
as a lad. I remember people getting mad at me because I didn't know how to play Dota because I was 12.
Dawnbreaker, that's also a new person. I already know about Dark Willow.
I like
Hoodwink, that's also a new person. Grimstroke, that's also a new person. They've added a lot of people.
It's not
Mars.
just new people either, because it's also
Marcy, Monkey King, Muerta.
they added an item that gives everyone an extra ability.
Pangolier, Primal Beast. Snapfire, I remember her. Oh, they updated the Viper character. Void Spirit seems new as well. Yeah, that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 new characters. Christ, they already had like 110.
What? The piano.
Oh, it scared me and I had to open the door.
My bird lady is called Krilly. My psionic bird lady.
Really?
No, it's just Krilly.
Okay.
A lot of the Aarakocra names from this generator are just like QRE. That's their name.
Yeah.
Queh.
Queh.
Or it's just like a mess of vowels and the letter C.
Yeah. Q. Yeah. Just like how all the Beakmen, they say qua qua.
Oh, the Shard? Is that what it is?
Yes. Aghanim's Shard and Aghanim's Scepter.
Oh, God.
So the Shard does not take up an inventory spot, but the Scepter does. So depending on
I know
your
Scepter.
build, you might want.
Oh, I see. So that's just their. Well, I mean, they went to such a point of like giving. I think at this point, probably everybody has a Aghanim Scepter upgrade, right?
Yes, every single character has a Scepter
Yeah,
upgrade.
wasn't like that for a long time. So, I guess I could see why they might want to actually provide some sort of good onboarding to making sure that everybody gets it.
Yeah, and certain characters have extra active abilities when they get. Anyway, yeah, Dota's good, but also it's bad. I did not think I would ever be put into this situation again,
This is where you live.
but this is where I live now, is
Dawnbreaker seems cool.
unironically getting back into both MOBAs and RTSs.
Oh, I would have played so much Dark Willow. This
Stephanie?
character's great.
I've been playing, let me tell you, I did some matches of Age of Empires 2 and lost all of
I
them.
wonder where Michael went.
Nice.
I've played a couple 2v2 matches with my friend, and she's only slightly better than I am. But alas.
Oh, Hoodwink would be fucking frustrating. It's a thing that allows you to just go through trees.
Oh yeah, there's some.
Not a lot of people have that stuff, and this is
One of the things I appreciate about Dota is how everyone's skills are a bunch of esoteric, hateful bullshit.
Grim Stroke. Paint Man. Oh goddamn, this is doing something to me. I'm not gonna let it
No.
catch me, but
Oh, cool, I'm dead.
Mars seems boring. Both the planet and the character. Oh god damn it, Marcy seems great.
Yeah.
She does all
Yeah.
this movement-based stuff.
Anyway, I guess I just live here now.
That's just a lady with a ghost gun.
Yeah,
So I'm just over here looking at the Dota hero pages.
Yeah. Don't let it get you.
But what if I did?
Then your wrist would be sad, and you would be sad. But no, you need to understand, it's been a hot minute since I've played any sort of competitive multiplayer game where, like, people are actively looking for excuses to get mad at you.
Sure.
And, you know, even with, you know, two teammates, who I'm in voice chat with having an alright time, it's still like, boy, the people on this other team just are, like, spamming shitty emotes. Just being, like, doing the...
Yeah, you don't need to repeat it.
Yeah. And saying mean things. And I don't like it when people say mean things to me. Anyway, I live here now.
In this horrible house.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna be clear. I think this is not a very good video game. I don't think any of the Clock Tower games are especially great. 3 is very funny.
Is there a reason this franchise isn't around?
How much of my Nightcry streams did you watch?
None of them.
Okay. Because that game is something special. So...
I will take your word for it, but go ahead. Tell me. Enlighten me.
Okay. Because that game was, you know, the Kickstarter thing of, hey, we are dev of old video game. We would like to make new game like old game, because Nude Maker is ex-human entertainment.
Human head? Or oh, okay.
Yes, they're ex-humans.
Like myself.
And that game barely made its $300,000 Kickstarter goal. And it shows.
I'm really curious about
They scoped-
Aiden Chronicles. Because
Yeah.
that game is incoming. Actually, its director died recently,
Yeah.
too. Was the director of Suikoden 2? I believe lead programmer on Suikoden 1.
Yeah. An OG.
I imagine things were probably fine when they had to pass the
Yeah.
torch along, because I want to say the director of Suikoden 4 was also on the project.
All right,
She's
well,
one of the
thanks
main
for
series artists.
I'm going to kill you.
Oh, it's the little girl saying she's gonna kill me now.
I'm going
April
to kill
23rd?
you.
That's close to my birthday. I'm getting it anyway because I put money towards it, but maybe this is a game I actually play when it comes out.
Hey, you know, the time is now to play video games you supported on Kickstarter 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
I've enjoyed everything I've backed. I haven't backed a lot except for I was pretty disappointed with Satellite Rain.
Yeah,
It's not bad. It's just there is a cumbersome nature to the way you just get around. I don't think
Stop.
that world needed to be
Stefan,
a
stop,
contiguous
please.
space. Should have been level based.
okay. So here's the fun. Here's another fun thing: is I need that samurai to leave.
So you can interact with the room.
Yep. So I can leave my amulet in that vase. I mean, there are other places I can leave it too. I'll leave
Yeah,
it.
this is just stuff you could easily have happened upon, to get the good ending.
Yeah. No, that's where the replay value comes in.
Yes.
Is the game just outright punishing you for messing up the order of operations in a way that is not hinted upon at all. Alright, is it this bathroom where I can store it? No. That samurai will get to me in 2 to 3 business days? God.
That's too fast.
No.
In today's America? With this prostate?
Alright. New plan. I'm gonna kite the samurai.
High level strats.
Yeah, this is my speedrun technique. It's called samurai kiting. So yeah, I just shove my charm.
Skyding, please.
Yeah.
We're speedrunners. Can't have more than like 3 syllables
Yeah.
per skip name.
But yeah, the worst thing I've kickstarted is still probably Underworld Descendant.
Oh, right.
And that game is, if nothing else, bad in a funny, in a I can see why this fell apart way.
Didn't they eventually make it at least functional, if not good?
Oh yeah, it's functional. It's not good. It's not good. Anyway, I want you to watch this scene.
Alright, let me prepare myself. Open up a cold
But
one.
Catherine, run!
Yeah.
Hurry, run!
You push that. See, I
No,
told you I could
don't
be a
come out.
8-year-old. It's so easy.
Hurry up, old lady. Get the hell out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Bump.
The little twerp. I'll kill her next time.
That's exactly what I said I was going to do. I told you. I called this. My leg's longer than her arm with a knife.
Yeah. What if I told
That
you?
little
Oh,
monster.
so this is you're possessed. Okay.
Yeah.
I was
Hold
like,
on,
who the fuck is Bates?
I'm gonna make a hard save here, because I believe if you lock her in the room, you can break things. but I'm gonna do it anyway.
That wasn't easy.
Soul Knife rogues seem really good.
Most rogue subclasses are pretty good.
One of their basic powers is just you could basically can give yourself an inspiration die on a failed ability check, but you only expend the die if you succeed. You can literally just, every time you make an ability check, you can at least try, and if it fails, no harm, no foul.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't lock the girl in. That's where I messed up.
The last time?
Yeah.
You haven't even gotten back to where you were?
Now I'm back to where I am.
Good gravy. Good Jehoshaphat.
What has happened to Stephanie? And Ashley?
What has happened?
What happened here? Tell me, Aunt Catherine.
Curse. The curse is what's causing this to happen.
Curse?
The curse?
We're doomed. The Maxwell curse is gonna kill us all. We're doomed. The Maxwell curse is gonna kill us
Not the
all.
Maxwell curse.
Oh, that's from the... So, okay, so that's how this is a spinoff.
The tank
Okay.
is empty.
Connected to the Maxwell. I might be bullshitting, that just sounds familiar to the previous game.
Kerosene heater still works.
Or I'm confusing it with one of 1,000 other game details from different games I've played over the years. This isn't Chris's yellow blood, is it?
No, unfortunately.
You don't sound that excited for Clock Tower 2 Ghost Head.
You know,
Just thinking about those white women and those tennis rackets, huh?
no, I'm just thinking about kicking an 8-year-old child in the face and then locking her in the door.
That probably would be fun. I found a use for AI and robots.
Are you saying we recreate Spielberg's AI?
Oh god. I watched that movie when it came out, so when I was a child. I refused to watch it again. It is such a strange fever dream in my head. It probably is very simple, but for some reason, I also think Moulin Rouge is like a weird fever dream. I also have not watched that in multiple decades.
Yeah,
I assume they are incredibly straightforward films.
Moulin Rouge is just a jukebox musical that's real weird and over the top.
Letter?
A letter?
From Mr. Alan Hale. It's from my father. It's postmarked 16 years ago.
16 years ago?
Statue I sent belongs to the Maxwell family. Ultimately, it was only a statue, and probably has nothing to do with the Maxwell's magic powers. There is probably nothing to the curse either. For now, anyway. I'm giving you the statue.
I'm giving you.
Statue? Not the statue in Stephanie's room.
Oh, the statue. It's accursed.
The least comfortable beds I've seen in my entire life. Cut yourself on the edge of that bed.
Hey, those. Listen, the round. They didn't know how to make things round yet.
Is this your uncle in the aunt's bedroom?
I think so.
Good old Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah.
You can't show a couple sleeping in the same bed together. That's inappropriate.
Yeah.
Real life couples don't have sex.
No. No one has ever had sex ever.
We don't want people thinking
What is the
about Mary
purpose
Tyler
of
Moore in
popular
an
culture
inappropriate
if not
way.
to reinforce the mores of the society that create it?
I just think it's very telling that you go from that show, which has an incredibly, well, of its era view on basically everything, and then you see what Mary Tyler Moore went on to do with her next thing,
Yeah, dude.
which is this huge feminist
She's a
icon
fucking
show.
real one.
That's a great show. I mean, both those shows are actually great. But Mary Tyler Moore show is it's the reason it
Statue's gone.
spawned a bunch of spin-offs.
It's gone. The statue. Where did it go?
Oh, it is good. It's not great. It's good. And I never saw oh Christ, what's his last name? Oh, that's the character. Who's the first? Who's the guy? Who's the guy? The actor from Up.
Yes.
It's such a shitty. That's a shitty thing to remember him for. Ed Asner from Up.
Hey.
Not his entire like impressive career decades prior to that, but I was like, that's something he might know.
Uncle Philip?
Oh, it's all because of that Maxwell curse.
Maxwell curse?
It doesn't matter now. You must go hide in the den.
So I'm trying to distract you from the nightmare that it is Clock Tower 2, a game that you are utterly enraptured with, I'm sure.
I'm enraptured by...
Thanks, Uncle Phil.
The only excitement I have is whenever the protagonist kicks a child in the face
Yeah, that was good.
as her evil alter ego.
That's a good gif. I'm gonna type into Google Clock Tower Ghost Head Kid Kick GIF. Does this exist? It sure fucking does.
Hell yeah.
There you go. And voice to chat. Oh, come on. Come on, Discord.
Discord.
There we go. For your enjoyment.
Yeah, that's all I need. Finally.
Remember when you hurt that dead child? Good times.
I remember when I kicked a small child who was possessed by the devil?
Which devil?
The one in the statue.
These books. They all look so difficult.
Books are hard.
I'm a girl.
This is the statue. Everything started after Stephanie found it in the closet.
That statue?
Curse is true. That's why you're possessed. Or...
I've been cursed too?
You know, don't you? Anyone involved with the Maxwell family.
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh!
Well, I needed to get something in that room, so I'm coming back down.
All right, I've confirmed
You see
that the
that
Soul
tiny
Knife
thing on
subclass.
The
Go ahead.
table? Yeah, I needed that.
Yeah, it's adventure games.
Yeah, just like the ones Chris likes.
The Soul Knife subclass, by the way, just seems like the do-over rogue.
Yeah, you get a
Oh,
bunch
they
of
didn't
extra
work?
rolls.
Yes, and those only count, with one exception, they only count if you actually succeed. It's
Yes.
super fucked up. Oh, that's fun. I gotta come up with a story seed for Bird Lady.
Alright, let's see.
I'm pretty sedate today. I had to do a full inventory entirely by myself, so I'm half here. My
I had to
apologies.
wake up early. And then I woke up even earlier because that's how it goes sometimes.
Because you're in your 30s.
Yeah.
You do that thing where you set your alarm and you naturally wake up 10 minutes before it.
Yeah.
Feels good.
No, except I woke up like 2 hours earlier.
That's not good. There's a whole other REM cycle you get in there.
That's fine. It could be worse. And I have to get up once again at a reasonable hour because I'm working tomorrow
Good for you.
in the tennis mines. Yeah. No, I'm getting paid. I learned how to string a tennis racket.
Hmm.
Oh no, Uncle.
Burn it! The statue! Burn it!
Uncle Philip!
The statue! Hurry! Burn it!
I fell.
God, I keep getting this ad about internet speed where it shows a bunch of children playing video games, and outside on the porch,
Burn
like
the
two old
statue?
men are two children still, from what it looks like. They might be in their teens. Talking about how bad things used to be, 3 years ago when they were proper children. I hate everything.
Yeah, I despise the young people and all of their trends.
No, you've met me.
They need to get off the lawn and pull their pants up.
I mean, pulling up the pants, that's just safety. Otherwise, you're gonna trip.
I must burn the statue.
Oh no, not a little girl. Kick her.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
right,
man.
little girl. You do slowly approach.
you.
Oh, that's miserable. They put her in front of where you need to click.
Give up.
Just give up. Nothing personnel, kid.
Hey, you little shit. What good is it gonna do to
Oh
burn
yeah,
that?
that's a good.
That's the way I do it.
You just stabbed that child.
Yes, and
Amulet, protect me.
see, she's fine.
So is this game actually good?
It's funny.
Stephanie, I'm sorry.
We burned that idol. You know, if you think about it, isn't this the original Curse of the Golden Idol?
You should play that.
I did. I need to play the DLC.
Nah,
I do.
I beat it all.
Oh,
I don't
Yeah,
think
that
any of the
game's
DLC
excellent.
is
You okay?
needed
Alex
at
Corey,
all.
Monterey County Police.
It just completes the loop.
Don't have to talk.
I just want more weird deduction puzzles.
Yeah, sure,
Place? Memorial Hospital. I got a call
get
from
that.
Tate's wife.
but none of the
When I
really
went
cool story
inside,
stuff that
I
the
found you
main
and a
campaign
girl
had.
laying on the floor. I carried you out here.
God, discovering who
Stephanie,
the young
how is
charismatic
she?
leader was.
She was
Who he
badly
actually
injured,
was.
but she'll be okay. She's not gonna die.
God, what a good
That-
story.
That game does a good job telling a story with just little dioramas.
What was that?
And then they force you to actually at the end they force you to piece it all together, and that's fun too. Anyway, now I'm in a hospital. Noisy monsters cage. This is the only clock tower game with no clock tower. That is correct. That's why it's a spin-off. No God-fearing... Oh, he took my gun. You didn't even get to see me shoot the kid.
There's nothing in here I can use.
Which you can do if you're Bates.
I can imagine it. Like, I apparently always do. Learning a lot about myself here.
Oh, I think the walkthrough calls it a door. I think they mean the locker that I expected. I don't think this walkthrough was written by a native English speaker or someone with eyes.
It's no ALEX, that's for sure.
No.
The greatest game facts person.
You know, on my scale of
Are you trying to escape?
ah. Anyway, now there are zombies.
Yeah, clock tower. Zombies. This could be a man with a big pair of scissors. What are you doing?
They were trying something different.
See where that got them.
Here. Anyway, you're here now because I'm not being chased by a zombie. What's up?
Who the hell? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to yell so loud. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just a newspaper reporter.
As the most nondescript man.
Newspaper reporter?
I'm Doug Bowman.
Doug
Pleasure's mine.
Bowman.
I'm going to poke around a bit more.
Wait,
Poke
Doug
around?
Bowman?
Yeah.
Don't you know? There's a big story here. A whole lot bigger than I thought. See ya.
When did this game come out?
98.
When did Blue Stinger come out?
98.
99.
I don't think there's a crossover between.
I want to believe that somebody was like, I gotta
George
continue the Doug Bowman.
Maxwell?
Dogs Bauer.
Yes. There's a natural progression there.
No, this was put out here by ASCII Entertainment, who were the people who published From's games through the PS2 era. You found a
I'm
pistol
curious.
but left it where it is.
What do you think is going to come of the Saber Interactive stuff?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
No.
Okay.
I think it's a bad time to be making video games right now, and some of this is just course correction from overinvestment over the last couple of years.
They embrace too many things. Their arms can only open up
But
so
also
wide.
the Embracer Group, very much their plan was, what if we got all this money from the Saudis, and then whoops, we didn't get all this money from the Saudis. And now we're going to cancel every single video game.
Do you think there's actually any real chance for them to get back to doing KOTOR?
No, I think that thing's dead.
Like, they're gonna just shelve whatever work they had done?
Yeah, because they
How long
already rebooted it from scratch at one point.
I was gonna say, like, how long had that been rumored, and like, how long were those rumors actually real, and how much of them were
I'm
just
trying
like,
to
yeah, we're
remember
thinking
when
about it?
the teaser trailer was.
It was post-pandemic, I think.
No, it was pre-pandemic.
Okay, well,
I have terrible
ask
news.
me anything about the passage of time from 2016 to now. 2017, excuse me.
Okay, so oh, this is gonna be irritating as fuck. quiet. Okay, there's nothing in here. Oh,
That's Clock Tower for you.
yeah.
Is there something in
Maybe
this
I
room?
lose.
Nope.
Oh, it killed me.
I'm sorry this has happened to you. I'm sorry to do this. But it's 7:30 and I need to eat dinner.
It's fine.
Have a good rest of your
Go.
evening. Kick that kid for me.
Go! Just go! Not gonna let me hide underneath the beds, huh? So I'm having a good time. How's everyone else doing? Now that it's just me, Roman's gone to eat dinner, think about his life. What if I played Helldivers? What if I enjoyed myself for fucking once? Cause see, she just runs back. Okay. Did I screw myself over? Or can I turn off the lights and hide underneath the bed or something? That seems like something the game will let you do. No. Oh, Joku's actually playing. The Final Fantasy VII. You hear about this game? Final Fantasy VII? I thought I made another save. Ah, fuck me. I thought I made another save. Ah, fuck. Ah. Hey. Hey, Brayden. Hey, you wanna play Clock Tower? It's a fun game. I thought I saved. Alright. It's fine. It's fine.
Letter? From Mr. Alan Hale. It's from my father. It's postmarked 16 years ago.
Statue I sent belongs to the Maxwell family. Ultimately, it was only a statue, and probably has nothing to do with the Maxwell's magic powers. There is probably nothing to the curse either. For now, anyway, I'm giving you the statue.
Statue? Not the statue in Stephanie's room.
Okay, I'm to understand the way to kill all the zombies is use the broom in the women's toilet. Because you can use it over and over again. Because it's a well-made video game. Yeah, a lot of thought was put into this game. You can tell. Just a It's fine. This time we'll save.
It's gone.
It'll be fine.
The statue. Where did it go? Uncle Philip?
Don't tell anyone, but I'd rather be playing Ultima
Oh,
9.
it's all because of that Maxwell curse.
Maxwell curse?
It doesn't matter now. You must go hide in the den.
So, how's everyone enjoyed their extra day this year? Maybe play some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Fun and popular video game that people seem to be into. I mean, I could play some Age of Wonders 4 once we... Or some more of that Wrath Aeon of Ruin. Or the new Total War stuff that is just the Total War stuff. But they added more units, so it's almost worth the money now.
This is the statue. Everything started after Stephanie found it in the closet.
That statue?
Curse is true. That's why you're possessed. Or...
I've been cursed too?
Cursed to play this game.
You know, don't you? Anyone involved with the Maxwell family.
Oh, fuck. I didn't match the buttons.
This is the statue. Everything started after Stephanie found it in the closet.
I also,
That statue?
I have my PS5 hooked up to the capture card.
Curse is
you know.
true. That's why you're possessed. Or...
We could just play Final Fantasy VII.
I've been cursed too?
You know, don't you? Anyone involved with the Maxwell family.
No, not today.
Oh,
Uncle Phil. Nah, hell nah, Uncle Phil. That ain't right. There are so many things I could be doing. Just you wait, Dad. Think I'm the only one with the ghost head? Not today.
burn it. The statue. Burn it.
Uncle Philip!
The statue. Hurry, burn it.
Burn it. You know, Street Fighter 6. Got the new character, Ed, new update. People are very upset. Ken players crying.
Burn the statue?
crying tears of rage. Whereas I, someone who does not play as Ken, rejoice. See, I just play as Zangief. I'm that person. When it comes to Street Fighter, the characters with the most brain-dead combo potential are the ones I can understand. Aw, shit.
I must burn the statue.
I'm going to kill you.
Just give up.
Oh,
Hey, you little shit. What good is it gonna do to burn that?
oh.
That's the way I do it.
Amulet, protect me. Stephanie, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Hooray! We've made it back.
Oh,
You okay? Alex Corey, Monterey
Alex.
County Police. Don't have to talk. Place? Memorial Hospital. I got a call from Tate's wife. When I went inside, I found you and a girl laying on the floor. I carried you out here.
Stephanie, how is she?
She was badly injured, but she'll be okay. She's not gonna die. What was that?
What was that? All right, speed strats, let's go.
Are you trying to escape?
It's locked.
Who the hell? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to yell so loud. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just a newspaper reporter.
Newspaper reporter?
I'm Doug Bowman. Pleasure's mine. I'm going to poke around a bit more.
Poke around?
Don't you know? There's a big story here. A whole lot bigger than I thought. See ya.
So, apparently, on this map, there are only 3 spots where you can fight the monster. You can just use one of them forever. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is my curse.
Hey, baby.
Hi, how's it going?
I've had
Zombie
recurring
Pyrodactyl,
issues.
everyone.
I've had recurring issues with power outages and loss of internet because of bad weather.
Oh wow, I lost my power right when this stream started. It wasn't my computer blue screening this time.
Wait, you've had blue screens?
A couple. I think it has. If I had to guess, it's.
I guess the only kind of sort of blue screen I had to update the BIOS to my computer manually, which was not fun.
I might need to do some of that.
So anyways, how's this clock tower game?
Ghost Head. It's very bad. What if I told you that I got a bad ending and I had to restart the entire game? Because my saves were after the point that I messed up? Well, how would you feel about that?
What? Could you say that one more time? I was watching a video of James Remar doing an entire interview in Japanese because apparently he speaks fluent Japanese.
Yeah, okay. Is he a weeb?
No, he just speaks fluent Japanese apparently.
Huh. No, I had to, So, these games, you can get a bad ending by not doing something and then get screwed over later without knowing it. You know, like the adventure games you like.
I've not played a game where you can really do that in a
because
while.
you aren't playing the good Sierra games.
Sierra even learned from that shit and stopped doing it a lot earlier than probably
don't use that
you're suggesting.
Don't use that pie in King's Quest V. You gotta save it for the Yeti.
Anyways, I mean, like, King's Quest V was like, what, 1990?
Yeah.
Video games weren't solved by then.
One.
Yeah. Video games weren't solved by that point.
They didn't know how to make video games back then. So I think I'm almost to where you are in Ultima 9.
Game's a bummer.
And that game, see, here's the thing I'm slowly turning around on with that game. Is the realization that Ultima 9 is secretly just a Eurojank game made in Texas.
That's what I was thinking too, is like it's a Eurojank game. As I said when I last streamed that game, the template of the game is Ultima.
Yeah.
Like, it is Ultima. Like, complain about aimlessly wandering in cities and talking to random people and not knowing where to go.
The writing is more inane.
That was what Ultima was, though, right? Like, it was go to town, talk to everyone, kind of sort of figure shit out. And, God, I hope you're writing this shit down, because they ain't no fucking mission quest log. You were supposed to take notes when you played CRPGs. Like, that was just... Yeah. It is a very authentic Ultima experience. The problem is that it's the slowest that I've ever felt Ultima felt. It's the least rewarding combat I've ever seen in an Ultima game. And the 3D-ness, and you're right, like, the dialogue and the writing is just inane to a fault. It's bad.
George, Maxwell?
I think my favorite part is just how much of an absolute goober the Avatar is.
Yeah. I mean, have you read the write-up of, like, Bob White's original script for Ultima 9?
Yeah, and how different it was.
Yeah, like, he wanted it to be the apocalypse. And, like, they really leaned into this being the apocalypse.
Yeah, the end of Ultima.
What's happening here?
But I do think that, like, if they're gonna do, do you think that you could do what Digital Eclipse did to Wizardry Proving Grounds for Ultima 1, maybe
for sure.
2, and maybe 3?
If it's just running the game on top, like, running a fancy version of the game on top of, like, an Apple II, yeah, sure.
But, I mean...
Look at all of these files.
That game sold a lot in Japan. Surprise, surprise. Is Ultima got, like, a weird... I think that Ultima is maybe more popular in Europe.
I think an Ultima game would still, like, Ultima 1 through 3, yeah, absolutely.
It's just,
admittedly, the problem there is just, like, Ultima games did not get fantastic console ports in the same way Wizardry did, right? Because, you know, like, there's those PSX versions of, like, Wizardry 1 through 7, basically. Some of which, you can play fully translated, if you so desire. Speaking of that, PSX version of Ultima Underworld has a fan translation.
Yeah.
If you want to play that game with a controller, but also it's fully polygonal, so that's weird.
Someone commenting on Giant Bomb that it took them about 60 hours to complete everything in Disc 1 of Dragon Quest VII.
Yeah?
They did everything on Disc 1 in Dragon Quest VII.
Yep.
And it took them 70 to 80 hours.
Yeah, that's why we're not playing that game. People...
What if we played Dragon Quest V?
That would be the one we should play. If we're going to play any other Dragon Quest game, it should be 5 or 3.
But not 7.
No, because I have a life to lead. There are so many other mid to decent JRPGs I haven't
so
played.
let's say, okay, hear me out. So let's say we did legitimately try to play 7, and we were committed to finishing it.
That would be at least 3 episodes.
How many? Would it be 3 episodes? I was thinking that we could turn it into, like, 4.
I guess it depends on how much is actually going on in that game, and how much of that game's pace is just,
I almost would be open-minded to like doing Dragon Quest IV just because I want like the original caravan system, and I realize that 5 still has the caravan system in some capacity.
Yep.
But yeah, man.
I mean, listen.
If we
Still think
played
Tate's the guy
7,
who did
how
it.
many episodes do you think we would have? It would be
3.
Uncle Philip?
3. Okay.
There was yellow blood at his house, remember?
Yellow blood.
There's a creature here, too, with yellow blood. Tate's missing.
Missing?
All right.
No.
So
We should go over to the
I'm just
lab.
gonna
Tate's
spitball
the
this.
boss there,
I'm gonna
isn't he?
give you a classic to, let's say, more modern
Yes.
CRPG, and
All
I
right,
want
then.
you
Let's get out of here.
to
I'll
give
go
me an
over now,
estimate.
you
If
come
we
later.
committed to finishing the game, how many episodes would it be? Okay. Baldur's Gate 1.
We could do that in 1 episode.
Baldur's Gate 2.
1 episode.
Icewind Dale.
1 episode.
Neverwinter
we've
Nights.
moved away from multi-episode shows.
Neverwinter Nights 2.
One episode, and then another episode on
Mask of Betrayer. Ultima 7. That would probably be
2 episodes.
We would have to do 2, right?
Because Serpent Isle is a separate game.
Okay. Torment Times of Numenera.
1 episode. Right now, I think the only game I would commit to doing multiple episodes of
Fallout 1 or 2.
Is when we do the Xenosaga games again.
The Witcher 2.
Didn't the main pod play that?
No, I thought they didn't. Let me look this up, because I feel like you've asked this exact question like
maybe
6 or 7 times.
Gino has played that game, and then whenever we're like, "Hey, The Witcher 3 is real good," he's like, "Yeah, do I still have to drink a potion beforehand?"
Okay. I like using potions. It's like using regents in Ultima. KOTOR. 2 episodes. KOTOR 2 also probably 2 episodes, right?
That once again, it depends on how in detail we want to get.
OG Deus Ex.
1 episode because we both stopped playing around the time we get to Paris.
No, I can get to Hong Kong.
Paris is after Hong Kong.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right.
Paris is where that game becomes boring.
Wasteland 2.
We're not playing Wasteland 2.
Wasteland 3.
What are you up to?
1 episode.
Age of Decadence?
We're not playing that game. Unless someone nominates it for a fan pick.
Planescape. Planescape would be at least
would
2
be
episodes.
a 2 episode.
Okay.
I would say Planescape has enough going on that it would be worth doing in 2.
Daggerfall.
Daggerfall's 1 episode because neither
Morrowind. Actually, Morrowind would be
not
2
gonna
because
cover
we have to
Morrowind.
play the expansion packs, right?
We're not gonna play Morrowind. That's like playing Baldur's Gate.
Darklands. What about Darklands?
Darklands is 1 episode.
We've actually talked about doing Darklands too.
Yeah, I would do Darklands.
Tyranny.
1 episode.
Trying to think of other like classic games that might make you push. Like I would say that like Dark Sun, what is it? Wake of the Ravager is 1 episode.
Yeah.
Is Shattered Lands an episode?
I would not want. I know the second Dark Sun game's kind of bad, apparently.
Yeah, that's why we should play it, right?
Because apparently it's like buggy. That first Dark Sun game is cool because it's the only implementation of psionics in a D&D CRPG.
It sure is. That's how I know it. Mr. Constantly complaining about psionics in 5e.
Yeah, that's you.
I mean, I do.
That you're the one who complains about psionics in 5e. I'm the
Pool
one who
of
says,
Radiance. One episode?
Yeah, there's not enough.
My curse
in
past.
There's not enough in most of these
Wash it away,
games,
please.
especially like the dungeon crawly ones.
What about Betrayal at Krondor?
Neither of us are going to play more than a few hours of that game.
System Shock 2? We could do one episode of System Shock 2.
Once, at some point Night Dive is going to release System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition, and I will happily play that game with functional multiplayer for shits and giggles.
Okay. What about Diablo 2?
There's nothing to say about Diablo 2. There's nothing to cover about Diablo 2.
How many episodes, though?
1. We
All right,
say
I'm gonna put
it's
my
Diablo
foot down.
2 and end the episode.
Okay. A word now would be 1 episode, but I think that if we actually committed to finishing Wizardry 8, I would want that to be 2 episodes.
There are enough like areas and set pieces in that game.
And also, who's gonna give the world comprehensive coverage of Wizardry 8? Only us. And I'm not saying that that's something we're gonna do. Ah, shit. You know what's definitely would be a fun game? Definitely at least 2 episodes. Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines.
Yeah, I think I could.
You would play a completely different vampire to me.
I mean, the only vampires who have like incredibly different experiences are Malkavians and Nosferatu.
I'm gonna play Malkavian. You play Nosferatu. You get called ugly
And then,
every single day.
Borgmaster plays as like a Tremere or something.
Yeah, one of the boring ones.
Blood.
Skyrim.
Blood.
Shit.
We're not playing Skyrim.
We should play Skyrim as an April
I've
Fool's.
said the only way we should play Skyrim is as an April Fool's bit.
What if it was April 1 and we actually...
I'm going to look at this fucking calendar now. Just to see when April 1st falls. April 1st is a Monday.
Yeah, so that means we could do it over the weekend and then ask Gino to publish it on Monday. You just need to crunch on Sunday
Just
to get
publish
that
2 separate podcasts.
And it's just you and me talking about how Skyrim is the greatest RPG ever made. No laughter. We have to just keep it all together.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to pull up this list that I kept screaming at you to read, and then you didn't because you said, I'm not going to play into your hand, Mr. Weirdo.
There's nothing controversial about that list.
Okay, I just want to read this out loud because it's controversial to me.
Okay, yeah, okay.
It's controversial to me.
Because you're a weirdo.
And proud of it.
Okay, start reading. I definitely haven't muted you. Chad, I muted him.
Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stone. I think that Sacred Stone is for babies. Horrible. Terrible. Did you mute me on your stream?
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna open up your stream. Did you mute me?
Absolutely not.
I think this is the one that you and I disagree about the most. Number 8, Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia.
Yeah, what do we disagree about?
I think that the map design is the weakest of that
I don't
era.
disagree about that.
Wait, you don't like Valentia?
No, I like that game.
I just think the maps are so
that
bad.
Game is extremely NES.
Because it's borrowing from an NES game.
Because it's remaking an NES game.
Alright. Number 7, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn.
Once again, what are your top 10 Fire Emblem games? Or can you only name 5? Because all of the ones that came out in America are for babies.
I mean, that is true. I mean,
If
the
I'm not-
franchise, the franchise did get more mainstream, and it pushed the strategy tactics part of the gameplay almost to a secondary role to like
Once
the
again,
visual novel dating sim
fuck
shit.
you. Genealogy
like
of the Holy War did that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you had
but what?
battles.
But what?
It had battles where you actually had to
No,
deal.
it
Like
doesn't.
it gave you shit stacks, and you had to deal with having shit stacks.
And how do you deal with that? You give your one overpowered character with a legendary weapon who can dodge every single attack and just put them in a choke
Yeah,
point.
that's how generals of the ancient, fucking Romance of the Kingdoms would deal it.
Okay, Rob Zachney.
Everything seems normal here.
Okay, Rob Zachney.
No, I wouldn't take it over the GameCube game. The GameCube game's way better than Radiant Dawn. Number 6, Fire Emblem Thracia 776. They even say that it might be the most feared game in the franchise. Yeah, probably. It's the most,
It's the most weird and fucked up.
Yeah. I mean...
When are you gonna play Bearwick Saga, ZP?
You already did it. Like, there's nothing I can add that you
play
didn't
it.
say.
I played a little bit of it on stream at one point.
I would stream Bearwick Saga for, like, one stream and then just have to deal with you, like, yelling at me at how I play tactics
I streamed
games.
that game once.
You would see me, like, moving left and right, waiting for the AI to come to me. And I think you would get very frustrated.
Yeah, because you play those games in a way that is no fun for anyone.
I mean, I just always argue that, like, the best Fire Emblems and tactics games, you really only do 1 or 2 battles, and the rest of it is prep, for about, like, 2 hours. I play tactics games in, like, 1 to 2 hour spurts, where it's, like, 60-70% prep, and then, like, 30% the actual battle. Which I realize I can feel Brayden puking in his mouth. What? I can hear you. I can feel your judgment.
No, Judgment's a different game.
Number 5, Fire Emblem Three Houses. You know what? Actually, I mean, for as much as I complain about the fact that I just have zero desire to actually play that game the intended number of times to see the complete story that they do, it really is like a good capstone on what they did with that franchise with the handheld era, the DS and 3DS game. It does feel like a good encapsulation of the positives without any of the weird shit.
Yeah, Yatsu, you should gamble online.
Okay. And then I also just like the tone of Three Houses way more than
Awakening.
Fates. Fates is terrible.
Oh yeah, no,
Fuck
Fate's
Fates.
writing is abysmal.
Like, at least Three Houses has multiple characters that you give a shit
Three
about.
Houses has some level of respect for its characters and world, instead of
Fates
treating
is
them as disposable
dog
anime
shit.
props.
Like, I got angry playing Fates just because it's like, do you seriously want me to care about any of these dipshits?
Do you like anime?
Okay, number 4. If you really press me on it, I would probably say that this is the best Fire Emblem game. Genealogy of the Holy Wars.
Well, at some point we're gonna play it.
Number 3. Fire Emblem The Blazing Blade.
First one in the US.
I just don't... it's not better than Genealogy. Now, this is the one where it's like, okay, I'm just old. I'm just old. I gotta move on. I've lost
Get mad
the
at
war.
the listicle, old man.
This is when I got to this part of the list. It's like, I lost the war. I lost the war. I've lost. Number 2 is Fire Emblem Awakening.
Sure. Guess what? That's the one that everyone played.
Yep.
No one played Path of Radiance.
Which is number 1, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
It's the
like, I don't think
one.
people I think people now understand that, like, Fire Emblem was, like, other than Smash, 1 foot in the fucking grave until Awakening.
Oh yeah, Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance both underperformed. And then, you know, Shadow Dragon is bad.
It's ugly.
But that's why and New Mystery didn't come out here. So
you gotta wonder if it ever will.
It probably won't. Because Nintendo's not gonna re-release DS games. But I'm here to say that New Mystery of the Emblem is fun.
I'm here to say I think they might do some sort of weird, like, timed release where it goes into the Nintendo
they
vault.
might release the original version of that game, but not the DS remake. Which is a shame, because that DS remake's doing some... That DS remake actually uses the systems in Shadow Dragon in ways that work.
I actually agree with you. It's really, you know what's really weird? I've been thinking about this. Why do I feel the way that I feel about modern Fire Emblem, but I feel really good about modern XCOM, like Firaxis era XCOM?
Hey, what are you doing in here?
It helps
This
that they
is the
haven't made
end.
an XCOM game.
Everyone's gonna die. To wander about forever?
8 years.
A creature out there. What is it?
Also,
Want to answer, huh?
how are we gonna how do you think we're gonna look back on, like, the Firaxis era of XCOM? Like, hey, good on you for
most important.
Good on you for
video
reviving a
games for the
franchise
tactics
and
genre.
The file in my
single-handedly,
office. You'll find your
like,
answer in there.
reviving a genre on the PC. Everyone followed your form to where it kind of became repetitious. God, I
where
wish that
I
second
got
game was better at
irritated
launch.
and I'm the one who matters.
I just wish that second game was better at launch, man.
I didn't play it at launch.
It finally got there, but man, hot damn.
The rest is just junk.
But yeah, I don't know, like... I hope that team... I wonder if that team's gonna get... I wonder if that team's gonna get hit by layoffs.
Because of Midnight Suns?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they would have already been laid off if that was the case. Because 2K did do layoffs.
It's all over. He's the one who did it.
Is Jake Solomon still at Firaxis, or
left.
did he leave?
He left.
He left,
to
right?
Huh?
Do a new thing.
You? Those creatures can eat you.
Yeah,
instead of me.
right.
And while
He did
they're
his new
chewing on
studio,
you,
right?
I can escape. Yes, that's it. What a
Here's the
great
thing.
idea.
I think Midnight Suns is good.
He's crazy.
Hurry up and get eaten.
I just,
Bates is happening.
For a coward.
Bonk! Yeah!
They'll eat
you
you up.
kick that guy.
Bates kick!
I just wonder, like... Is, like, Firaxis just transitioning into a new era, I wonder? Because, like, Brian Reynolds is gone, Jake Solomon's gone, Jeff Bridges has been gone for at least
Sid
15
Meier
years.
is semi-retired.
Sid Meier's is semi-retired.
You know who else is semi-retired?
Miyamoto.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say, Tim Kaine. You know, it sounds like he's not necessarily, you know, he's doing the YouTube videos and, all props to that dude for taking extensive notes throughout his career, apparently. But yeah, it sounds like, you know, he's still working at Obsidian and stuff, but it sounds like it's not necessarily his full-time job anymore.
Did you read, I saw one of his video blogs. Did you see his, it's the most Tim Kaine thing. He listed his 5 favorite games of all time.
And then he also made a different list that was the top 5 modern RPGs that other devs could learn from.
Yeah. But this is a very Tim Kaine list. I'm just going to read this. Number 5, Star Raiders.
Yeah.
Number 4, Ultima 3 Exodus.
Cerebral Toxin Confidential. Interesting.
Number 3, Star Control 2.
This makes sense.
After that, Star Wars
Getting infected
X-Wing.
with cerebral toxin turns you into a zombie. The bacteria forms a new
And number 1,
parasitic brain
EverQuest.
and makes the old brain stop functioning.
Tim Kaine.
That means the zombie's weak point is their parasitic brain.
Parasitic brain.
Gotta try.
Get him, Bates. I don't think this game's very good. And if it
Oh,
weren't for-
word?
Yeah.
Do you like this game? Is this game better or worse than Ultima 9?
I would rather play Ultima 9. Because at least things happen in that game. At least that game's funny. I mean, this game's also funny. If I have to fucking reload again,
yeah,
I'm going to stop playing this, and we are going to go to a vote.
Oh, okay. I forgot that, I was looking through some of our things of, King of Dragon Pass and, what is it, Greg Stafford?
Yes.
And I forgot that, we forgot to mention this, but, like, originally one of Greg Stafford's big gets is he convinced Sandy Peterson to join Chaosium.
Yep.
And Sandy Peterson proceeded to do jack shit. And then retired in like 3 years after Greg Stafford paid the money to get him to join his studio. I mean, I think that maybe he got a guidebook with Sandy Peterson credited to it, but yeah. But yeah, didn't Greg Stafford, he died like 4 or 5 years ago, right?
Also, I realized that I made a mistake when we were talking about Hero Quest. It's not Hero Quest, the board game. It's Hero Quest.
The tabletop. Because Hero
the
Quest, the board game.
RPG supplement.
Ah, fuck, you're right, because the goddamn the board game is the weird one that takes forever to set up with like the different fucking hexagons that you stack, right? And then the giant.
Yes, Hero Quest, the board game, is the Games Workshop.
God, that game's great to look at, but actually setting it up, I did it once and I never want to do it again. So, the zombie nurses?
I'm kicking the zombies.
Zombos?
I'm going to have an aneurysm.
Why did you die?
I'm not dead yet.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you for not watching the stream.
I am watching the stream, I just have it set up on my laptop and I'm looking at sports games right now.
Who's winning?
Right now, Houston is losing pretty badly to the Phoenix Suns. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm gonna say the name of a city, and I want you to guess what their mascot is, or you know, kind of like what's the team? Okay? Miami.
Miami Heat.
Good. Okay, so they have 51 points.
Harley. I know what sports teams are.
Washington.
Washington, not Redskins.
Could you actually take a quiz that I'm giving you seriously for once? Every single time I try to do a quiz and you're present, you have to take the piss out of me.
I'm sorry, I'm not one of your students.
Okay. Washington.
It's the Washington Commanders, right?
No, it's the Wizards. Commanders are the football team.
Okay, Dad.
Thank you.
Charlotte.
Charlotte Hornets.
Good job. They
Don't
lost to the
fucking
Milwaukee.
Condescend to me, you piece of shit.
You being condescending to me.
I know what sports teams are. I've seen a sport.
Shit. So, how's the gun combat like in this game?
I think it's funny that that the game has gun combat at all. That their innovation for Clock Tower was, what if you could shoot things half the time?
I mean, you have already played a a clock tower with a gun.
No, it's with a magic bow.
That's basically a gun.
It's a bow of light.
It was a magical girl bow. Man, remember when you were a fucking magical girl killing, like, weird serial killers with, like...
Yeah.
Remember when you played a clock tower game that was fun?
Yeah, that was like a funny time instead of this, which is the only enjoyment I can derive from it is when the strange man, the silly alternate personality.
Does this mean everyone's panicked?
And you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the Ring game.
Yeah, same energy. Although that Ring game is, I would say, straight up Kusoge territory. Like that game is flat out a piece of garbage that barely works.
Look at all of these files.
That game is Kuso. Whereas this just feels like a bad experiment. It definitely feels incompetent.
Yeah. I also, I just clicked the Kuso section of Hardcore Gaming 101, and I saw that they put AD 2044 there.
As it should be. What else is on there? Is there anything we've covered? Aside from Hoshiwo Mirohito?
Okay, I'm looking at this.
Or anything you and I have talked about at length?
Oh, I forgot about the Amiga CD32 version of Akira. Have you seen that game?
No.
Nurse, stop.
It's all over.
Oh, they also put Burn Cycle. I don't know if Burn Cycle counts
I
as
mean,
a
Burn
Kuso
Cycle's
game.
pretty bad, even by
If
the
you commit
standards
suicide now,
of an
you'll turn into a
FMV
zombie.
adventure game.
Me too. Dead, but alive, wandering forever.
Trying to remember.
No, don't, please.
No, we did not play that game. Okay.
Look at all this junk.
I'm
Is
trying to
this
see if, like-
really a hospital?
See, I'm trying to see if things are actual RPGs, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's the problem, is that most Kuso games are bad platformers of the 8 to 16-bit era.
Yep.
Yep, Hoshibo Mirohito is here. It is that. Okay.
It's locked.
Oh, fuck me. I forgot about that goddamn FMV American-made Gundam game.
Oh.
Do you remember this?
I Now I
Gundam
am.
0079.
Now I am.
Ah, fuck.
All of the stuff with live action people and Gundam seems like a nightmare.
Mm. I do remember, I forgot about the PlayStation 1 version of Space Station Silicon Valley, Evo's Space Adventures.
Everything is normal here.
They put Leisure Suit Larry box office bust here as well.
Yeah, that checks
Yeah.
out.
Leisure Suit Larry box office bust, followed by Limbo of the Lost, followed by Lunar
It's
Dragon
dead just as
Song.
I thought.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot that they also put the DOS versions of the Mega Man games in Kuso. Then you might as well put like the Japanese PC ports of Super Mario Bros.
Yeah,
That
Super Mario Bros.
had
Special.
to be maybe my favorite thing that I consumed like crazy during the pandemic was
Yes.
Jeff playing that shitty Mario game.
That was one of my favorite pandemic streams. It's just how functionally busted Super Mario Bros. Special is.
I did find a Japanese role-playing game that is an RPG that is in the Kuso section. Oh, okay. It is called Makai Hakenden Shada, a PC Engine Ys clone. Game is a cheap imitator of Ancient Ys Vanished Omen by Data East. Based on a Japanese novel.
This game is just kind of boring.
Oh, I see why they put it in the Kuso area. Oh, wow. Huh. So you know how Data East got sued for plagiarism multiple times?
Uh-huh.
What if I told you that this Kuso Ys clone literally copies Ys down to the placement of the towns on this map?
Oh, that's
It's all over. He's the one who did it.
Excuse me, but...
Huh? You? Those creatures can eat you instead of me. And while they're chewing on you, I can escape. Yes, that's it. What a great idea.
You've gone crazy.
Hurry up and get eaten.
Oh, we got another one. They put Phantasy Star Gaiden for the Game Gear in the Kuso section. Oh, fuck. I gotta read this section, okay? One of the most baffling decisions about Phantasy Star Gaiden has to be its magic system. All magic spells must be purchased, and there's no way to tell what they'll do until you try them out as a general rule. Oh, I didn't see the part where you rage quit. So how are you feeling? Braden?
I'm feeling great. I think that game's boring and bad.
Okay, they put Police Quest SWAT on you on the Kuso list. Police Quest SWAT.
I mean, it's a comedy masterpiece. As an adventure game, it's a nightmare.
You follow a guide and it's fine.
Yeah, oh wow, okay, so you call the Sierra hint line.
Well, Braden, they also called Quiver a Kuso game. I don't know if you agree with that.
Polls up. For those of you who would like to poll.
Ah, fuck you, Braden. We're gonna stay in Clonk Tower. God damn it.
Fuck you. I don't want to play more Clock Tower games. Fuck you, Dad.
I would have taken Corpse Party.
The people could have voted for Corpse Party.
Vote for Corpse Party.
Democracy is in your hands. If you vote for RFK Jr., just know that you're throwing it away. I don't know. Yeah, Clock Tower. It's a video game. Clock Tower 2. The Struggle Within, also known as Clock Tower Ghost Head, is boring, other than the part where it just uses that one kick animation over and over again. It's all I want in my life.
Actually, that's everyone. You have 6 viewers and 6 votes.
Yeah, that's right. 100% turnout, just like in North Korea. 108% turnout, even.
Yeah, the kick was pretty good.
Yeah, the kick is pretty good. Harley's playing Helldivers, even though it's almost midnight there. Good for...
Game seems good.
Yeah. That
Are the server issues still a problem?
It's still... So, it's... You can get into a game, but whenever I have played it with friends, there have been weird connection issues still, where, like, it will kick you out of the game and put you in a separate instance of the same mission. So that's weird. But I think the actual, like, moment to moment in that game is excellent. One might even say superb. And I think it's a very good, like, goof around multiplayer game. And I think the dipshits who are trying to enforce meta builds with randos deserve to be thrown in a fire. So that's my take. Is you should be able to play how you want. As long as you're not, like, on the highest difficulties. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
So, Brayden, what is going to happen in the indie dubious horror around the
From
world Europe?
Oh, fuck. I need to actually...
What wonderful things will you subject your audience
review
to?
my list to remember... Oh, no, no. Oh, no. You're in trouble now, mister. Because,
I'm not playing the games you are.
Oh, alright. Yeah, we're gonna play, The Beast Inside. And, I will not commit to playing through that entire thing. But,
Didn't you say that you, like, bought it for, like, $2?
This was in a Fanatical bundle.
Oh, okay.
So, you know the levels of quality those often oscillate towards.
Oh, wow, it's got a 74 on Metacritic.
Yeah. It's better than Clock Tower Ghost Head. You know?
It'll probably be easier to get running.
Yeah.
Well, that seems exciting.
That's it. That's exciting. I was going to look at something else, but it's a little late. And also,
Okay.
I don't know if, okay.
Record of Agarist War is labeled as Kuso.
Yeah, no, that checks out. That's Idea Factory. That
That
game
means
is,
it could
like,
be good.
barely functional. Oh, my PlayStation did not like that the power went out.
Revengers of Vengeance is here.
Yeah, it is. I think that's where,
I think I picked Revengers of Vengeance.
No, I thought it was Jeff.
No, Jeff picked Yeast.
Oh, that's right. Anyway. Hey, I got this video game.
Hmm.
So let's play Deofield.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah, it's the Square Enix game we all want to
Oh,
play.
fuck. Brayden.
Do you want me to pick Deofield for our next game?
Oh, man.
'Cause I was
Also,
gonna-
Brayden, I forgot about this game. Do you know what's here in the Kuso area?
What's in the
An
Kuso
island named Deofield.
Stone Keep Bones of the Ancestors, the
Long known as the
WiiWare
home of the
fucking
gods,
revival
island
attempt
has basked
to
in
make a
nothing
new
but
Stone
peace for
Keep game in
centuries.
the year of our Lord 2012.
I have never heard of this.
This fucking thing, yeah. So
Oh,
someone bought
this
the...
would have been the Corpse of Interplay.
Yeah, it was an actual interplay thing.
This was like zombie interplay.
They licensed Stone Keep
Alas,
to a fucking small
inescapable
studio, I
wave
believe, in
of
Europe,
chaos and
but it
change
ended up
appears to
being
be approaching.
WiiWare.
The
While
island is called
sojourning in
Deofield.
Leicestershire at the Leicester residence, the fourth-born prince, Avantia Shatham, comes under attack. Amidst the
Do you like
chaos,
OG, like,
Andreas and
original
Frederick
Stone
hurry to
Keep?
his aid, and
No.
under their courageous protection, he escapes the manor. However,
Like, it's all style,
they're
no
ambushed,
substance.
Like,
Avantia
that game is
felled
funny
by an
because it has
assassin's hand.
FMV in it.
With his last breath, he entrusts the future to his friends. Levantia's now limp hand bears the mark of the blessed, proof of his rightful claim to kingship.
What else am I supposed to play? Unicorn Overlord. Drown me. In mid-tier Japanese SRPGs.
A way of life.
We don't actually have to do this. I just thought it would be funny to.
Wait.
Pretend,
Let's see what it looks like.
Playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and then instead play this.
I have virtual highlights here.
Because the thing about this game is it's not very good. I'm told.
Please hurry!
Yeah, just let's get through this start. Oh fuck, really?
Of the 3 middle of the road, like of the 18 Square Enix games that were all released around the same time, I think Triangle Strategy seems like the better one. And Unicorn Overlord seems like it's doing the ogre battle thing better than this does. So, Oh boy, my controller's going off.
So far, so good.
We need to be sure the bandit's target hasn't come to harm. To the carriage.
Oh, okay. You'll be happy to know that Vampire Rain is on the Kuso list.
Yeah, it is. At some point, people will let me play that.
Who are you?
Let's just say that we're soldiers.
Soldiers? Then might I ask you to secure this area? You will be rewarded, of course.
Golden Axe Beast
Take this
Rider?
as well, just in case. It's a
Yeah,
prototype.
okay.
Certainly.
You could maybe play that for character
seek
action
shelter.
games.
Yes, that is on the list. If that thing runs well in
Everything's going according to plan. You remember the next step, please.
RPCS 3.
I just remember that game, even at the time, feeling gross because your lady protagonist
Of
is
course.
constantly
Good.
fighting in a bikini.
Then let's get this done.
Well, the weird thing about that game was originally they were going to have
Got it.
all 3 characters from the video game Golden Axe
Yeah.
playable. But then, okay, get this. Sega. I know, Sega.
A well-run company.
A well-run company.
Here goes.
They did something?
They said, how about no?
Very well.
Oh, okay.
Understood.
And then they said, sexy
Very well.
lady.
They said bikini.
Understood. Very well.
Be gone with you. Next target.
Understood.
On my way.
Got it.
Understood. Got it. Very well. On my way. Got it.
Be gone with you.
Did you like my string title?
Here goes.
Yeah. I really feel like you could, This feels like you could actually be a VTuber stream this right now.
You're lucky to have made it this far. But your luck ends here.
There are even more of them to deal with now. What's the plan?
I never finished Triangle
Let's
Strategy.
find ways to hit as many of them
Really?
as we can at
That
once.
game seems like
Does
it
that
might
sound
actually be
doable, yes?
okay for as fucking talky as it is.
Very much so. Good. Then let's get this over with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very well. Push forward. Go.
Let's get going. Here goes.
Be gone with you.
Next target.
Got it.
Push forward. On my way.
Let's get going.
Be gone with you.
I mean, this seems flashy. I like this whole wombo combo system.
I want
honestly.
to see.
Victory. Got it.
I want to see how this
On my way.
plays in a longer term. But yeah, I liked Triangle Strategy because Triangle Strategy felt like it was doing an interesting thing, trying to kind of hit a middle ground between a Fire Emblem and
Here goes.
a Final Fantasy Tactics.
Sure.
Be gone with you.
Whereas this game is trying more of an
Target in the-
RTS or real time with pause,
orb is
ogre
starting to
battle
Mean
sort
we
of
can
thing.
use it, perhaps.
So,
Royal government
I'll
prototype.
just give you a hint.
Well, let's see what it can do.
Jeff does not like World of Final Fantasy.
Oh, weird. Neither do you.
I thought I was being negative, but like, you know, I've made the concession that I think the side quests and the times when it shows its charm are the best part. I just fucking hate playing it. Jeff thinks that it is irredeemable.
When are you guys recording that this week?
Push forward.
Yeah, but I don't know. You wanted to record too.
I mean, it depends on what going first. Because here's the thing. I'll say this right now. If I get enough subs,
I'm not stopping here.
Yeah.
or we get enough patrons, maybe some extra patrons,
You'll play it to the end.
I will consider playing Ultima 9 to the end.
Thank
You're a better
goodness
man
you're
than
here.
me.
Do you mind
Because
if I ask your
that
names?
game is at least interesting bad.
My name is Frederick Lester. My companion here is
Frederick?
Andrews Ronderson.
That's not a name.
And our third is Isla Wigan. We are in the employ of the Wigan family.
I see. I am Lorraine Luxshore. Are you familiar with Duke William Henday of the Lord's Council?
Yo, dog, he be
The
wiggin'.
Duke is establishing a private military unit and has entrusted me with the task. From what I have seen today, the three of you would be an ideal fit, should you be interested.
But yeah, my
If you are, visit our headquarters.
my
at Town
arbitrary
I
water,
will see
one
to
of
it
my
that
one of the ideas for streams, besides the character action one, is literally just drown me in mid-tier Japanese tactical RPGs.
A Lord Counselor's
Yeah.
private
This
mercenary.
and
Aye.
Triangle Strategy
Onward and
and
upward.
Dio Feel
Let's go.
and Unicorn Overlord and Redemption Reapers. Remember that game?
Vaguely.
Andreas
So
and
that
his
was the
fellow
game
Central
from the
Field mercenaries
what's it
come
called?
to the rescue of a government
that
official,
Metroidvania that people
Lorraine
like.
Luckshaw,
You know,
and
that
are
one.
invited to join Duke Hendy's private militia as a result of the prowess they display.
Also, we have
This unit is headed by
release date
Commander
for,
Yolzum Jordan, a former knight from a mid-ranking noble family. And the mercenary trio's first task.
Oh, I thought we had a
is to
release
go
date
and
for the
it's the
Gothic
Ender
remake.
Lilies people.
commander
That's
of
it.
The unit's base.
So
I thought
yeah,
we had a
Redemption
we had a
Reapers is
release
from the
date
Ender
for the
Lilies
Gothic
people.
remake, didn't we?
Which
Here we
which
are.
remake?
The Gothic remake.
Whoa! Look
Oh,
at
that
this.
who
It's
knows if that's a
amazing.
real
Second half of 2024.
The Duke is said to be a connoisseur of foreign culture. This, he would have had specially imported, I'm sure.
Well, well, well. Not just a ragtag band of sellswords after all. I'm intrigued.
This uses the exact same weird plastic person art style as Bravely Default 2. And
Greetings,
it looks bad.
everyone. I'm the General Administrator for the unit, Lorraine Luckshaw. And this is our commander.
Yulzim Jordan. I'm in charge of this unit.
Not chibi enough to be
I assume you're the
cute,
new
not
recruit.
stylized enough to be anime.
Yes.
It's
I am
like
Frederick
it reminds
Lester.
me of like the middle ground that the Civilization
Andreas
franchise has
Ronson.
struck recently, where it's trying to be caricatures, but it's started to move into a middle ground between caricatures and
Well, he was a brilliant fighter. Never struck me as-
semi-realistic.
Yeah. Because, you know,
Father.
Civ 5 was very much like regular
I'm
ass.
sure you will
like,
endeavor not to
all of the
sully our
leaders
unit's
were
name.
portrayed as
I
regular
will.
people, whereas 6 definitely swung it back
Now,
around
like
to more
other
cartoony.
mercenaries, we take requests from the citizenry. But with one important caveat. Since this unit is financed by Duke Henday, his orders always take precedence. No exceptions. Don't disappoint him.
So, you know, maybe once I get sick of horror games, which won't happen for a bit.
I trust in your ability. Once again, I shall now explain. Consequently,
Maybe we'll get some,
and with
some Dio
that,
Fielding.
you will surely succeed. Come to think of it,
Very well.
Maybe I'll play more of this. I don't know. I think it would be funny. Cause you know, the problem with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is that I never played the intergrade stuff and remake. And it's like, what if I did the Yuffie DLC? What if I did the Yuffie DLC? Just like Joku. Joku's doing right now. You can go see him and shame him for playing... Hold on, is anyone else streaming?
Yeah,
Not that I
Joku's
don't.
playing Final Fantasy. I gotta log out. I don't want spoilers. Okay.
Okay, he's actually playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth now. No, he's still playing the Yuffie DLC.
Mega Man X. Legacy complete.
What if?
What if? What if? All right, good night.
Good night. Bye.